So back when I first started getting into mini bundles, I had a guy, like a neighbor of mine. I mean neighbor, I use that loosely term. Like I think he's the next town over, so he lived close to me. Um, uh, uh, but a good guy, and I haven't heard from a while. But he texted me yesterday, hey Trav, I need some wood. So his order is 6 bundles. Plus 2 bundles of Kindling, and I confirmed, and he wanted the premium split Kindling. So I am low on Kindling that split, so I need to make some more for this episode, and that's 2 bundles. So I hope I have enough time for that. Anyway, so I realized after that text that I don't do a lot of bundling. I want to do more bundling because the channel is about my firewood stand and how I sell, and part of that is having to prepare wood to sell. And one of my things I do sell a lot of is the firewood bundle. So let me show you how I bundle, what I do, and you can critique it. But and I'll show you my bundler and how I built it, and let's go through that. So this is my bundler jig, homemade, not that fancy. I would love to get something bigger and better, fancier, more efficient, but for now, this works. So this is basically 2 dunnage legs, horizontal, put down, screwed in, 2 dunnage. This is feet, here 2 legs, screwed in the side, and then braces across so it doesn't wiggle, and then in here is where you put the wood, and then the wrap goes around this way because this is hollow here, and it's all screwed together, nothing too fancy. I had to add some pieces on the inside because some of my pieces weren't 16 inches long or so, they would fall through, but this is more or less 1 cubic foot. This right here, to measure correctly, this is 1 cubic foot of space. So then I just put in the wood, and I make my bundles, and then I wrap, and then I go. So I use a manual wrap. This is like wrap that you would use for like moving places or wrapping products or whatever. I use this, and it seems to work. Every time I need to buy a case of this in like a 4-pack or whatever, what I bought last time is no longer available. So I go for a different company, and it's never what I want. Either cast on cast, whatever gauge, 8 to 6 or whatever. It beats saran wrap from the local store. I've done that before. I've literally ran out of this wrap, and I had to use whatever I could find at the dollar store. Doable in a pinch, but not long term. So, so let's go make some bundles right now, and I'll show you the bundler and how I do it, and maybe I need to get something bigger and better. I don't know. You let me know, but I have firewood bundles at the stand right now, but I don't want to deplete my inventory there for this order. So the order will be delivered, as I want to make new bundles for him. So I'll just make the bundles, put them in the Kubota tractor, a trailer, and then we'll put some kindling and we'll get that prepared, load it in the truck or just get it ready to be loaded in the truck to be delivered. So don't want to deplete what's at the stand now. Let that be there, and then we'll make new bundles for the sale. So you want to watch? Yeah, you're excited. I know you're excited. Let's make some bundles. All right, to get all ready here. So what I do is I put an assortment of mixed wood in here to make bundles. So right now, there's wood out here drying. Wood is drying out that I bought from those 2 cords that I bought. Put those first in here. Then I add some hemlock. I don't use gloves when I do this because I like to feel the wood. Some hemlock, check. We need 1 more piece, hemlock, and then we add some cedar. Yes, I add cedar. No one has really complained yet. That, and then some more of the stuff I bought. So I'm running low on bundle inventory. This, maybe one more. Like that. Alright. That's that. And then I'll take one of the non-premium Kindling and I'll add this. Nope. Too thick. Non-premium Kindling. I add this piece right here to fill it. So it's more or less flush to the top. And then I'll take this. And usually take the small piece. I'll wrap it once at the starting point. And then I'll stretch it and go around. And then this goes into the trailer. All right, 5 more to go. So with the amount of wood that this guy is buying, 6 bundles, he could just buy a rack. Well, not everyone, I mean, to be cost effective, right? But not, because people want to kind of measure how much they're burning. And I think a bundle is a good volume to gauge with, as well as not everyone wants to like handle the wood. So having it be in a bundle where they can carry it is good for a lot of folks. So I don't question. Just say, okay, that's fine. I mean, they know all their options, and yeah. Pretty good right there. So this one here I'm going to wrap around here and then do like a light pressure, and then once it connects to each other to itself, then I wrap and then do it tight, just tight enough so it doesn't break the stretch wrap, and go around one more time, and then I'll break it off. And then make sure that's that. One more bundle. So there's a lot of ways to bundle. I like this jig because it seems to work well for me. And so far so good with it. It was cheap to make. I had the wood, I had the screws, just to know how to actually put it together. And I would like a fancier one, but not in the carts right now. I would have to have inventory to have like a few store accounts to make buying a pro grade bundler justified. I think I'm in the market for one, but I think for now this jig works, and it's still making me money, which is good. So I'm going to fill this void real quick with some Kindling on top, and that should be sufficient. Again, this is not exact, this is just kind of guesstimate, but I haven't had complaints of people saying, well, this is no 1 cubic foot, or there's not enough wood, or I'll get more wood from the store down the road. Well, you could get more wood down the road, but oh, did you fall down? I'm sorry. You there? There we go. You could get more wood down the road, but you're gonna be paying like $7, $10, $12, $22 for a bundle of wood. And with my wood, for my bundles from Firewood, you're paying $5. Gas prices are one thing, inflation is one thing. I don't feel that I can adjust my bundle prices for that because no one has changed. Yes, I've had people pay for bundles of firewood in quarters. Not ideal, but at least they paid, right? And I think having it be a round number works fine. I have this gap, I have this space in the middle. I'm going to add a piece of Kindling in the middle so everything is connected together. And all right, one more bundle. Alright, alright. Okay. So this hemlock, I did not realize at the time this hemlock, but a lot of it's clear like this. Straight grain, no knots. Beautiful wood, beautiful wood. And I got a whole truckload of truckload of it, or a trailer load from the local arborist. And I heard from him one other time, but since then, nada. So it's hit and miss of when he's in my area. Totally fine, but I'm very glad for that wood that he brought that one day. Super glad. Yeah, I'm trying to get a mix of all the species and all the wood that I have. So it's not of one. I've had a few people want certain species, which is fine. But for these bundles, you're gonna get a mix. And that should be fine. So that's that. And this is why I like cutting my pieces. Let's see a piece here. I like cutting my pieces more or less in squares or rectangles, so they will drop into each other better. Add a few pieces of kindling right here. I don't use a knife to cut my wrap. You can cut it with your hand. It's fine. All right, keep going. Usually, when you're using stuff that I split, not stuff that was pre-split like I've had before, when the stuff that I've cut, usually when you pick up a piece, the whole Tetris usually sometimes will work out, or you kind of eyeball, so you need one piece that goes in there like diagonal, this piece can fit flat or at an angle here, this piece can go like this more or less. Now you want more pieces that are at like a triangle piece, can fit like right here, and then a bigger piece on top of this. If I was selling to stores, I would have better splits, better wood. But because I'm selling to residential, to private sellers, I think this is fine. I think this is plenty okay. Because it's not perfect. I don't have a label on it. I'm not claiming it's a specific cubic feet of wood. If you ask, I'll be like an average this much here. And I've had no complaints because I am cheaper than any store locally. That's the thing. People can cash or Venmo, and they pick up. They load their vehicle. They pay and they go. It's easy peasy. I don't need to be here. They get the wood. And they go and they enjoy themselves, or they're warm for a night or whatever. People do use my bundle wood for heating, is what it is. All right, one more bundle. I guess if this is going to the same person, I could have just had one species, one wood type for several bundles and I have to mix. But I don't know what he's going to do with it. I don't know if he's going to burn it himself or give it away or sell it. It's none of my business. I don't want to assume. So I'm just going to do what I normally do and prep the wood how I normally do, and then he can burn it or use it as at his leisure, whatever he wants to do. That makes sense to you? Like, if it's going to the same customer, and I usually mix my wood, it's not fitting. I could just have like one thing of cedar, or one thing of hemlock, in theory, but he may want to use one bundle for one night of fires, and that's a mix of wood. So maybe sometimes to ask your customer which would be a good idea. That did not fit very well. This one's here. Usually these things, they seem to fit, or you find a fit for each of the pieces. All depends. And again, I don't like using gloves when I do this. I like to feel the wood. Wink! Going into each spot to fit properly. There we go. Ow! Just watch out for slivers. That's one thing. The slivers, and those suck. You don't want slivers. Okay, I'm gonna pick one more small piece here. Kind of fit. All right, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, my bundles aren't perfect, and you can critique the size, you can critique the shape, the amount. You can do any of that. But again, I have not had any complaints because of what people are paying for these bundles, and how much they're getting, and compared to the stuff at the store. Now, I was at the grocery store the other night, and they're selling bundles of wood, and I swear, this wood on the ends looked punky. The wood looked punky. Why would you sell punky wood in a bundle at a store? It's like a kiln dried or whatever, like fir or whatever it was, maybe pine. But geez. All right, so those are the 6 bundles. Those are done, ready to rock and roll. I won't deliver this until this weekend, so I'll just leave it in the trailer and cover it up with the tarp in case it rains. So now we move on to the cedar kindling. So this kindling here is already split, ready to go, rock and roll. But I've been through most of it already, and it's stuff that I am deeming quality-wise to be non-premium. Again, if they have knots, if they're like curvy like this, they have like the worms that got under the bark, or like wormholes or termite holes, whatever it is, like holes in it. Hello. Type thing. That would be non-premium wood. The stuff that is premium is going to be straight grained, no knots, no curls, no anything, no cut marks, just nice looking premium wood. And this is what I want. So I don't have enough to make 2 bundles. I don't have enough to make 1 bundle. So what I do is I will grade it, whatever's premium, I'll put into here in my bundler here, and I'll have more or less 1 cubic foot, and that's for $10. The stuff that's non-premium, stuff that's like this here, the not little wonky action, what I'll do is I'll stack this in the bundler same, or I'll do like a 0.5 or a half a cubic foot in here and wrap that, and that's for $5. So a difference of size and quality to make my cedar kindling bundles, and they do sell. So that's why I keep around cedar. So let's get out the splitter, and we're making more of the premium cedar kindling for the bundles. rocking and rolling on my second wheelbarrow of cedar slabs, and one of the reels, no, bearings fell off right there. Just kind of caught it, so we'll continue right there. You can see the pieces probably in the footage. I'll slow it down. There's a washer, and the bearing is right there. So I don't know. I think the nut fell off on the other side. Yeah. So we'll take these pieces, put them here for now. I think I'll find them. The rest of it, the nut that fell off. You may have seen it when you. There's some wood stuck in there. I probably need to fix that too. That's not good. We don't want wood stuck in there. So that's the bearing here. Put that there so we don't lose it. And then, did you see where the nut went? Did it fly off? Or is it in here somewhere? Maybe I'll look back in the footage and we'll find it. Anyway, so flying through this stuff, not difficult to split. Got a whole pile here, a mountain of cedar. A lot of it is good. A lot of it is going to be on the non-premium side. Totally fine. When I split cedar, I usually do 2 wheelbarrows worth, so I make sure I have enough of the premium stuff because I get more non-premium splits than I do premium. Now, when I split rounds into these slabs to prepare for the kindling, I'm getting better at making sure that the slab is as clear as possible with little knots, as opposed to this one here, which is not very good. There's a knot right there, and this one here is wavy, so this here would be better just for firewood. So yeah, but I have a mountain here, so let's get this geared up, loaded up to continue the bundling for the order right now. All right, so I think I have enough of the premium grade kindling splits for 2 bundles, maybe 3, and I need 1 more from a firewood stand, but I need to wrap this up because family time soon. So yeah, let's get this bundle. The bundle's ready to go. So yeah, not all the splits are going to be perfect, which is why I had different grades. I could just have like 1 grade and sell it for 5, but with the amount of time that kindling takes, to at least for me to make, people pay it too. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. Like I said before, I believe people sell bundles at roadside stands. They'll sell racks of wood or whatever. They don't sell kindling. And if they sell kindling, they're gonna sell like their scrap pieces from the process or whatever. They're not gonna sell cedar. So that's how I feel that I have a niche market here to sell premium grade cedar kindling that are good quality splits. Now, the length of these pieces vary, which is unfortunate because of where I got the wood from, that I didn't bucket. That's okay, but you want to get these pieces as small as possible because it's for kindling. It's not for firewood. You're making these bundles for kindling. Yes, I'm wearing gloves because splitters from cedar suck, so I'm wearing gloves right now. So just gonna put a little bit more on top, and I want to call that good for 1 bundle, and we'll wrap this up. Very hard to gauge how much you need per bundle, so I think I need to get some more from the pile over there that I just split. So I need to make sure that I spend time to fix the splitter, so I can use it for next time, so I'm not ready to split and not working for me. So, all right, that's 1 kindling bundle down. All right, got some more here. Make a second bundle real quick. I mean, bundles. I mean, they're not bundles. Bundles themselves aren't time consuming, especially when you have like a pro grade one that wraps it, or it's like on a gear setting or a foot pedal that you plug in. I don't think there's any gas powered bundlers, are there? I mean, I don't know. I need to research more about bundlers because I think that would definitely help my process to be more efficient. But if you know of a pro grade bundler that you like, let me know down in the comments. I think I may be looking for one sometime soon. Yeah, I think it would be nice. I think that would definitely help sales and the channel. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I mean, this is it's not perfect. What I do is just, I put them in here like this, to the right height that I want, which is more or less right there. And then I, on the sides, kind of make sure they're even, and that kind of settles it down in there so there's less air gaps. And that way you get a pretty good looking bundle like that. Yeah, that's perfect. There's a good amount right there. We're gonna call that good for the order. Get this wrapped up. So again, taking one piece, wrapping it around the starter piece, and then kind of putting that kind of locked in on the jig, and then going around kind of loosely, and then it's locked in. Make sure that everything is on top good so it's not gonna fall apart or slide out from the edges. Give it some good tension. I mean, this jig and this method is definitely good for small scale. But if I wanted to ramp up a production, I think I would need to go to pro grade for sure. All right, second bundle. All right, that's load. Got the 2 premium cedar kindling bundles right there, and then 6 firewood bundles ready to go. So I'll get this tarped off so it's covered so it's not gonna get wet. It's not raining right now, it's overcast, but you never know. It could rain here. It rained yesterday, which was a bummer. Could not be outside. Yeah, but that's how I bundle my bundles in firewood. The bundles don't take that long. It may be a little faster with a pro grade bundler, like I said. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments if you have an opinion. Brands it'd be more efficient or better, cost effective, whatever. But I think the jig is not perfect, but for free is good. And when you make something for free, or you have scrap lumber and you make it, I think it's good. I mean, I think it's kind of tilted because of the way it is, but more or less you're getting the volume that you want. And buying the hand wrap, I think that's okay, but I don't know. You let me know if I should upgrade. Better increase production to help everything. I mean, like, time is everything, right? But if you could make to save wear and tear on your body and make the process faster, I think that's money well spent, right? So we'll see how this goes. But I guess that's a little update on, or more information of how I bundle my firewood, which is my main seller at my firewood stand. So if you have any questions about bundling firewood, let me know in the comments. If I need to do a follow-up on it, let me know. Maybe we can build a jig together if you want to do that. Maybe I have 2 jigs going, one for kindling, one for firewood, even though they would the same dimensions. But maybe to improve on that one a little bit, we can maybe do that one for episode. You let me know down in the comments what you want to see, because I want your feedback here. Not that I don't have ideas, I just want to make sure that I'm making stuff that you want to watch, because I know that you like my channel, you support my channel, you are a subscriber. Mosquitoes are out. See this? Oh, bastard mosquitoes. That's the thing about being in the backwoods right here, this backyard, there's mosquitoes. Anyway, yeah, so I'll clean up this mess a little later, and I'll fix the timber champ. But there's still some good wood in here. I'll finish up this pile, but lots to do always. So anyway, life's too short to be a prick, so be kind to each other. But until next time, stay safe, keep cutting, rock and roll. Cheers.